Greetings, good evening, good morning, good morning, good morning. I appreciate everybody. Salute to everybody. Thank you for stepping out. Once again, it's always an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor to. It's an honor for a lot of things. You know what I mean? I think the main honor for me would be being able to be here with you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Naima. What up, baby? Shout out to Naima. Goddamn. Salute, man. I mean, we on the East Coast. Naima knows how it looks out here. Weather's looking a little crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Slim Lex. Bonjour from Montreal. Shout out to Canada, man. I love Canadians, man. If y'all want to visit anywhere in the world, visit Canada. D- Listen to me, people, especially my people that's here from the States. I'm telling you now. You know why? You could drive there. Y'all getting on planes and all. Visit Canada. Have Canada be your place that you go to. I'm telling you, right? Get off of, don't listen, don't do what the black man does. All right. He's not black culture anymore. All right. Y'all in limbo. Y'all black women are in limbo right now. Okay. I know fellas like, yo, Nate, tell me about Canada. No, no. Don't pay. I ain't talking to you. Okay. All right. Visit Canada. I'm telling you. Don't visit China. Don't visit Jamaica. Don't visit DR. All that shit's played out. Definitely don't go to England. Okay. Unless you out there trying to get it in. Okay. And black brothers, they still don't know where to go in England and the UK. I won't tell you. I would never reveal that here on the social media. Never. Well, YouTube, never. That's a secret I would never share. Because there's only one brother that knows it. And I can't even name him because I mentioned him a million times here at the live streams. I don't even want y'all to know who he is. Because I don't want the man to see him and say, yo, Nick was telling me you. And then he tells you. I'm not. You understand? Okay. Visit Canada. You want to go to a country as black folks and being embraced? I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing like it. That's all I got to say. You want to get it literally. You know what I mean? If you live on the East Coast, you can drive straight in there. You can use your passport and cross the border. All right. I know that a black man likes to go to Mexico. Yeah, good luck with that. You mess around and get your damn wig put back for real. I was about to say something else, but that wig will get pushed back. I'm telling you. Canada it will too, but I'm saying less likely. Not like Mexico. That black man wants to get a Latin woman so badly. You know, nobody wants more to embrace other cultures more than us. Right? We as black folks don't embrace our culture. We don't the way we embrace it, we just black. I didn't realize. We don't embrace it. We're not proud of where we are. When you meet people from Dominican Republic and uh, you know, Japan or wherever, they want to rep it. Yeah, man, a proud Dominican. They be proud. They be coming from third world countries and coming to America and proud of it because it's popular, especially when it's popular. You know what I mean? If it ain't popular, they ain't gonna talk about it. Shout out to my Haitian massive. You know what I'm saying? When Haitians is happy of being from Haiti, they just c'est passé. That's what they say. You know what I mean? But they know that they have such a negative stigma because America has made it bad. See, we put things on the map because the thing about American culture, we are the true trendsetters. We are the true trendsetters because everybody wants to be an American. Facts. Even when they talk about us, they want to be us. You understand? They want to be American. When you hear a man like, yo, y'all Americans, that's a dirty country in this, yeah, well, he's talking to me. He clearly does care. That's why he's telling me that. You understand? So you got to watch that too. A lot of times with that hater, They'll be dragging it because they admire you and they're just trying to use the psychology. That's an old trick though. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to do what you do. Hey, this, that, and the third, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. You got to give them a little mode for trying. You know what I mean? But this is a bigger game. You know, this is a game that people have to realize that we as black folks, we know that we have a negative stigma too, so we don't stand strong in our blackness. Y'all did a horrible job Black History Month. Oh my, you know, wait till Gay Month comes out. Watch how they rep it. Just watch how they rep it. You know, they gonna be no condoms on the shelves, nothing. You know what I mean? They gonna rep it. Trust me when I tell you, call Trojan right now and ask them what is they most busiest month. They're gonna tell you June. That's our busiest month. Okay. You know, call Astro Glide and KY and ask them, what is your busiest month? I bet you they tell you June. That's our busiest goddamn month, Nate. Goddamn, it's busy, especially in New York. You know, y'all got them parades, all the above. You understand? Because that's gay month. They used to be gay weekend. All right. Then it was gay weekend. Now it's gay month. Okay. But we did a terrible job for Black History. Terrible. Y'all just let everybody see. The thing is with black folks, y'all let the white man tell you what y'all gonna do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You let Trump say his little wild words. He changed it at the end a couple of days ago, but you let him, you know what I mean? You don't rep it. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, you know, you let everybody take your culture and you don't say nothing. You let that black woman, you let that black man take all of your goddamn femininity. Oh my God. He wants to be you. Even when he don't want to be you, he wants to be you. He's inspired by you. You know, I was listening to this video with ASAP Rocky, and he said how he started 7 jeans. You got a black man telling how he started wearing tight jeans because a woman was wearing a 7 jeans. Do you know 7 jeans are for women? He basically was wearing 7 jeans and came up with an idea, which is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just number one, he wasn't the creator of that. Yeah, he was the creator of tight pants on a man, which is disgusting. Okay, right? In regards to style, you know what I mean? He skinny jeans. We just call them tapered jeans and fitted jeans back in the day. So don't believe anything that weirdo got to say. But I'm saying it's a trend. So with trends, people spice it up, mix it up, and then they call it this. That's just how it goes. It's not like Michael Jordan and Kanye didn't create sneakers, but they created a trend. He called his Yeezy, and then the Jordans called him. You know what I mean? That's just how it's been, and that's just how the creation goes. So when you're dealing with style, you add something to it. And black people, you know better than this. You know better. Like, you know better. Like, in other words, can you look at it and tell me your Canadian style? No. But if you go to Canada, now that we live in an internet world, you can't tell where anybody's from anymore. But if you go to Canada, right, you can't tell a Canadian style because you don't know what Canadian style is. You know, you may think wearing dreadlocks is being a Jamaican, you know what I mean? Which Bayesian people and Trinidad and all them different islands, you know, even Dominicans. There's a lot of Rastafarian Dominicans. But when you don't embrace your culture, I feel that black people are afraid of embracing their culture. When you don't embrace your culture, everybody's just going to steal it. That's what they're going to do. You know what I mean? Oh wow! Thank you. Now you see what this is what you call class, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Nate. What is this? Listen to this. Naima is leaving because she has to go to work. You know, she's going to the gym. Excuse me, the gym, which is still work, right? She's working on her body. All right. You know how the black man's like, well, she needs to do this. Well, it doesn't matter. She's a black woman. They're gonna give her a hard time. You know what I mean? Her attributes are respected more than non-black. But moving along, she just dropped $4.99. Excuse me. She just dropped a super chat. Okay. And catch you later. I respect that because she's focused, but she says, you know what? Let me do what I got to do. That's why Marcel could never come back here. Okay. If you're listening, Marcel, don't you ever leave a comment here, bozo. Okay. This is why This platform is for teaching class, and you didn't learn class. That's why we kicked you out of here. Okay, this is a school. You did poorly, and we threw you out. The end. Okay, this is what the students do, and she's not just representing for her; she's representing for all of you because she's teaching you, right? I'm telling you, she's teaching you because I'm telling you that that's actually well taught, right? I like that presentation, and thank you, sister. Thank you, and have a great workout. You understand? Give it up to her, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't got my sound bites, but goddamn, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Chris, salute to the Chiron, shout out to Slim Lee, and shout out to Victorious One. You know what I mean? So we're living in a society, man, that we don't embrace what's ours. And we not. So it's like the black neighborhoods, right? What does a black neighborhood mean? Poor, beat up, bum niggas walking all around, right? You see that dirt bum with his locks in his hair, with the hoodie on and a dirty jean, and Jordans, and it's 10 degrees outside. They bums. And then you think, why does my daughter like this loser? Well, there's nothing else she got. What else? She's embracing her black culture. What else does she got to see a bum ass nigga with a pair of Jordans on and it's 10 degrees outside? He doesn't even own boots. These niggas is bums. You shouldn't even be wearing sneakers under 40 degrees of weather. Let me be technical. I'm gonna say 30. You know what I mean? 20 degrees, you out of your goddamn mind. You should be wearing boots on your feet. You could afford Jordans, you could afford a pair of Timbs. But at least with Timbs, he's forced to be fresh because they'll crease. You see, when he got Jordans, he could wear them same shits every day, that loser, for a long time. He can't wear Timberlands but so long. They're seasonal. You only can wear them a couple months. You need 2 pair every year, right? So they look at our neighborhoods, and who buys them? Not just white folks anymore, non-black people. Oh, yeah. Non-black say, you know what we can do with this? This is the sticks, it's the hood, it's the dirt, it's the ghetto, but shit, we can buy it for cheap because it's worth less. See, black community is worth less. Write it down. It's worth less, not worthless, worth less. That's why it's called a black community. Okay? A black community is worth less. Facts. Okay? It's worthless. And you got to realize that there's a layout in this society that we have to understand that if the black neighborhood is worth less and you live in a black neighborhood and you got a job and you got goals, how is it that you leave your hood and never come back? You see how you see how backwards that is? Like, and then you like 50 Cent. You leave Queens, South Side Jamaica, but you go to Texas and try to buy up some properties. See, that's the ignorance of a nigga. And that's the problem why the white man knows that you don't embrace what's yours. He knows it. Because he knows you don't embrace your woman. You treat your woman like shit. Okay? You drag your woman. You don't take care of your kids, and you fuck your neighborhoods up. Write it down. Okay? Am I lying, ladies and gentlemen? You ruin your neighborhoods. You try to destroy your woman. You try to, and you don't take care of your kids. That's unfortunately, that's what our culture is known to be. Okay? So I don't want white folks that's listening to embrace that part, because that is, unfortunately, that's not our culture. That's just a pack of ignorant goddamn Negroes. Now, I know white people listen to the word nigga and they use it. Well, that's the number one thing I'm going to warn you. I'm going to give you a disclaimer. Never, ever use that word. I don't give a fuck. Unless you grew up in a black community and you grew up in the ghetto and they certified and allowed that, that's different. I can't say what they would say because, you know what I mean? They allow it. If you on some damn Paul Wall shit, all right? Not on no Eminem shit, but you on some Paul Wall shit and they almost think you black, then you certified. You could get away with it, all right? I wouldn't suggest you use that anywhere else, though. But you in the ghetto, you can get away with it because they're going to look at you as a nigga. You know what I mean? And that's different. Now, white woman, you use it as well. I know, because you grew up. A lot of y'all grew up in the projects, grew up in the hood, fought and scrapped with sisters, whooped a few of their asses. You can use the word. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it's crazy, but you can't say nigger. You can't do it like that. You could be like, yo, what the fuck up? You trying to get on me because I fucked yo nigga? You shit like you can do that because they're not gonna press you. They look at you and respect you as one of them. And that's not a bad thing. I wouldn't suggest you get on a TV show and use that and you trying to get your life together. But once again, that's what you did in your hood is what you did in your hood. But I want to break something down, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get to the real deal. This is Black History Month. The shortest month of the year. And we just gave up. We gave up because we let all the negative elements take us. Now, let's don't get it twisted. White culture, everybody want to be white as well. Okay, come on. You American, you want to be white. White picket fence, car in the driveway, a family in the house, that is the American way. That's the white man's way. So we, ain't a nigga that don't want that. But what people don't understand is a dark side of white folks. A lot of shit goes on. There's a dark side of Latin folks, incest, all types of wild shit. And white, the Brady Bunch, what was it? In real life, this man was, the father was gay. The mother probably wanted some black cock on the side. Kids is doing drugs. Like, you got to understand, in white America, their kids are fucked up. Probably worse than ours. Yeah, they go to the top schools, do all these different things, but drugs is a big deal in the white culture. Drugs. Okay? A huge thing. You know what I mean? And it's not knocking them, it's a huge thing among the kids, especially these Ivy League students that go through these prestigious schools. They're into all this stuff because they could afford it, especially the fentanyl and expensive stuff. So there's a dark side of all, but our dark side is known to be more bigger than what we're really known to be. Our style. When it comes to our family structures, our beliefs, how we respect our mothers, the fathers that are there, how important a black father is in a black household. How important a black man is in a damn white household. But he gets over there and gets weak. It ain't. Listen to me, ladies. If you are a white woman and you have black children or white children, because you had black children from a black man, and you marry another black man, trust me when I tell you, 99% of the time he's gonna be soft. Okay, ain't gonna be no real brother. A real brother ain't gonna be, what I'm saying, linking up and really doing his thing like that. Because the reality is that when a black man is with a white woman and her kids, he gets blinded. You know what I mean? He almost forgets, god damn, he he forgets that he's with a white woman, So he's gonna come in there and just be whatever, and kind of lay low and not necessarily be the black man. He's not gonna come in there and be James Evans with his white kids. And for some reason that black man just gets very weak when he sees black children. So, we're gonna show you all these different ways. Now, let me start this off first. Let me get to this real quick. This is very important. So, I have this woman here, and I wanna be clear what's going on here because there's a lot of information that I have today, but I'm going to try to do the best that I can. So please, I encourage you to ask questions. Now, let me give the number one disclaimer. It's not even a disclaimer, but I'm just going to give a little layout. I know that a lot of people, there may be some sisters, oh, this is wrong. Why is he telling white women? No, we're not doing that. Okay? All right? Because they're going to be questioning me. Well, why do they buy our hair, Nate? You know what I mean? We don't want this to become a war like that shithole y'all talk to. You know what I mean? This is not about that. All right? Black loves white, white loves black. The only time we don't like white people is when you're racist. That's it. And that's the thing, white folks, you're going to learn too. All right? That's the one thing we don't deal with. Other than that, we fuck with you. You know what I mean? We do. Because we black people know when white people embrace you, you Gucci. Okay, you know what that means, white people? That means you're certified, right? And when black folks embrace white people, that definitely means you certified. So I want to give y'all some pointers as white woman. Now I could do this for non-black women, but that's another day. We're just gonna get to this, and we're not gonna get crazy with it. But I'm just gonna break this down for you entirely. White black woman. What is that, class? What is that? A white black woman, right? It's like a white black boy. That means a nigga that grew up, a white boy that grew up in the hood. See how I said nigga? Automatically, right? Now, white people, I must warn you, I don't want you using this word when we use it. I think you know that already. Don't use it. Again, if you was raised in the ghetto and you grew up with Poom Poom and Little B and all them niggas, and porridge and oatmeal, if you grew up with all them niggas, that's different. They respect you. They knew you from when you was a kid. They knew your mother. They used to go to your mother's house, eat liver and chicken and shit, whatever. But you got to understand, this is deeper. A lot of y'all did not grow and was raised up with black folks. If you did, I wouldn't have to be on this conversation. This doesn't apply to you because you already in. You've been there. And your swag and style and the way you talk, we can tell that you've been around black people when you talk a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If you hear what I'm talking right now, a white man ain't gonna talk like this. You understand? This is my black energy, right? So he's not gonna talk that way. But this is the one thing you gotta understand, white woman. I don't want you getting the wrong impression and becoming a Kim Kardashian. Let me tell you why. You don't want to do that, right? Kim Kardashian is beautiful. One of the favorite modes of Kim Kardashian I love personally, Kim Kardashian was on the Tyler Perry movie. Okay. Let me just give you the layout of Kim Kardashian before I go to this woman here. All right. Look at the screen. Kim Kardashian is the epitome of a white black woman. Now, the thing is, she's more on the foreign side, right? Kim Kardashian is more on the foreign side, right? And the reason why I say that is because she's not a white woman. She's technically not a white woman. She's actually a woman of color. She's a foreign woman, but she's not white American. Okay. But I'm just going to use her as an example of what she failed with. This is the problem with Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian never paid homage to black women. She does, but she does not. You understand? In other words, Kim Kardashian will free a couple of slaves and shit from the jail system, one or two, and whatever, because she's like an acting lawyer and all the above, but she never says Shaka Khan is her inspiration as a black woman. She never says on Black History Month, white America needs to give more acknowledgement to black people. Now, she has 350 million followers on Instagram. I don't know if you understand what 350 million is, but I'm going to give you a little layout. If you have an influencer that got 1 million followers, that's amazing. Okay, 5 million is huge. 350 million. I think 320 to be exact, but whatever. 350 million. Okay, so she has influence. All right. Kim Kardashian's beauty elements are of a black woman. That period. Okay. Listen to me. Kim Kardashian is a white black girl, but we don't call her a white black woman because she's foreign. So I'm just going to give you the element of her look. Kim Kardashian only wears black hairstyles. Okay. I don't give a fuck if she just got her hair out. Okay. Her hairstyles are from black women. Here in New York City, when you go to the Dominicans, that's how they do their hair. And Dominicans do black hairstyles. Okay. All right. Dominicans don't call their hair weaves because when Kim Kardashian does wear a weave, they call it hair pieces, extensions. Now, extensions in the black community are braids. Extensions to the white woman are hair sewed in, aka you know it as a weave. Okay? Kim Kardashian made a fortune, and she did it through the black bozo. She fucked one, and that was it. That's all you got to do. All that white woman got to do if she wants to copy and paste it. Listen to me, white woman. You don't want to do it this way, but listen to it because you want to do it this way. I'm going to teach you how to do it. You don't want to date a black man to get a black card. That's the worst way to do it. You want to embrace black culture. You want to embrace black culture by embracing black women. You have to pay homage to a black woman. And you're not doing this to date the black man. You love black people. You love a black look. You got a fat butt. You appeal to black men. You got to embrace the black woman. Those are the ones that's going to get you right. I'm telling you. Okay? Believe me. You're doing it wrong. See, Kim Kardashian, she went to all these award ceremonies. She has never publicly embraced a black woman. That's why I don't really fuck with Kim Kardashian, because I know she jacked everything. Now, I know you don't want white kids. A lot of people don't know about this, but white women love to have kids with tone. They want them to be older. You don't want your son to be corny and white. Nobody's going to pay attention to him. Okay, he's gonna be on a bus. He's gonna look corny. His hair got no flavor. All the kids are braiding and locking their hair. You want your kids and your daughter to look good in their clothes, so you know they get embraced. Because you know to be black is what, ladies and gentlemen, to be cool. You can't be white and not be cool without having a black card. To be cool is to be black. So once somebody's telling you, white woman, yo, you got some black in your blood. That's a major compliment, because they're acknowledging that you embrace her, and you're gonna be like, ow. You know what I'm saying? Now, some black women ain't gonna like this because they know that you're a threat to their black man. Not all of them, but if you're certified, she gonna ride with you. Because remember, you're white. She's black, you're white. Y'all guys, that's an even exchange. You understand? Just don't try to fuck her boyfriend. All right? Don't fuck her ex-boyfriend the same way you wouldn't do with a white woman. I know why y'all do some shit with white women, but you never want to fuck a black woman's ex. Ever. Don't even compliment on him. You know what I mean? When she talks about him and he ain't shit, just say, girl, you could do better than that. You know what I mean? Please. You can do better than you just don't pay him no mind. Don't ever do that. Because black women already go through enough shit with us. They don't need you to come in here and fucking add on to it. Okay? All right. Shout out to Initial Plan. Shout out to Canary 45. She got a question. Thank you for that super chat. So what I'm saying before I go to her question, you don't want to embrace black culture to get a black man. Don't be like that orangutan black man that tries to be white to get a white woman, because now he becomes white and he loses his cool points because he wants to be accepted. You don't want to be accepted. You want to be embraced. Write that down, white woman. You don't want to be accepted. You want to be embraced, because to embrace us, we embrace you, because you're not a threat. You understand? You need to know the education where Kim Kardashian is cool, but you know what I mean? She don't be repping y'all. She just doesn't represent black beauty. And the white woman's going to be like, oh, I never thought of that. Be like, she's cool, but she just don't like, you have to know this, because Ask Daniel told me this. Now, you may encounter one black man. Now, white woman, be very careful. These points that I'm giving you right now ain't to just get a black man. I'm talking about a brother. It's a big difference. Because to appeal to a black woman, you could appeal to a real brother. Okay? All right. And I'm just talking just on the strength of appealing. We're talking about curb appeal. Okay. We're not talking about the whitewash guy, because I'm going to tell you something, black white woman. These points I'm giving you, you're not going to be embracing black men that don't like black women. That's another more no-no. Because once he tells you something about a black woman, he's a bozo. And you don't want to be with a guy like that. See, Kim Kardashian's a type of woman like that. Like, she'll listen to the black man that drag, because she dates black men that drag sisters. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to embrace a black man that fucks with sisters, because that's a real black man, right? We ain't talking about marrying him. We just talk about off the rip visually. Now I'm going to give you a little layout, right? Before I take this question, I want you to really understand Kim Kardashian's style is of a black woman. Period. Her brand, her store, whatever the name of that store is for curvy black. It's not for women of color. It's for black women. You can't say women of color because there's a lot of white women out here that have bodies like sisters. Say she can't give the credit to sisters. Now, I walked in the store. I did walk in the store on Fifth Avenue, me, my wife, and my daughter. And I must admit, she did have a lot of different layouts of women of color, shapely women, a couple of BBLs in there, but she did have real sisters in her store, hands down. Curly hair, straight hair, curly weaves, everything you could name of is in Kim Kardashian's store. I've seen it. I was going to do a video in there, but it was just amazing. I love Kim Kardashian, but I don't like the fact that she doesn't pay homage to black women openly, and that's a problem. So moving along, Canary says, Nate, how do black men feel like a non-black woman can be a black woman better than an actual woman? Let me read that again. Do black men feel like a non-black woman could be a black woman better? No, he doesn't feel that. If he's a typical black male, yes, he feels like that. Remember, I'm not on the same wavelength with him. We don't even I don't talk to him. You know what I mean? He's a piece of garbage to me personally. You know, we don't talk to him. And I say we, y'all got to say the same thing. Listen, like we, black women, white women that's watching, we send this to our white woman if you know anybody is cool. Please, just send them the video while we're doing this. We don't talk to him. You don't want a black bozo. You want a black man. If you're going to be attracted to a black man, right? If I'm going to date a white woman, I don't want, now if I want it, that's different. If I want to date a white woman and I'm just on some, hey, how you doing? Great. And I don't want nothing. I don't want no attributes of a black woman at all, right? But if I'm going to date a white woman that's wavy, I got to be in the sisters. You understand? A wavy white woman is just as good as a sister. She's not a sister, but you understand? So don't pay him any mind. But to answer your question, do black men feel like a non-black woman could be a black woman better than an actual black woman? Well, Kanye West felt that with Kim Kardashian. And the answer to a real black man asking me, no. But to the typical black male, yes, he does believe that. Because he will not tell her. He won't correct her and let her know. Because if I'm a lit black dude, not only black people embrace me, but I know I'm lit when white people do, right? Because they can see I'm the black man that they like. But if I'm it works differently for black men. But when a black man is a black white boy, they don't respect him as a black man. That's the difference. Okay? See, when we see a black white woman, a black white boy, we embrace him. He gets a card. They don't. They don't embrace Uncle Tom's. He's weak. They see some big old black man. He was raised in a white school. He's like, hey, how you doing, guys? Oh, great. Yeah, I want to do white things today. You know, white people want to be cool. They don't want to be white. You know what I mean? So black culture is the epitome of being cool. I know black folks don't even realize that because you let everybody steal it. So in order for a white person to have cool points and have swagger and all the above, he got to have some black shit on him. Bill Clinton, we embraced Bill Clinton as a president because he was on some black shit. Him and his wife and daughter. You know what I mean? You could look at his daughter and see, yo, she would fuck with a few niggas. You know, you could look at Obama's wife, Obama's kids, and see that, she probably likes white dudes. You know what I mean? Obama's kids was corny when, Hillary Clinton's daughter was lit. You know what I'm saying? We embraced Hillary, back in the early 90s because she was a cute little white chick. She had a little butt on her, cute little crip hairstyle, Cleopatra look. You know what I mean? She had a face. You know what I mean? And Bill Clinton was playing that saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show. So we secretly love when people embrace our culture by acknowledging and paying homage to it. You understand? We're real big. Y'all gonna have to shoot questions because there's a lot here to share in a little bit of time I have. Um, so I want to be clear of that. I want to be clear. Now, listen, you can't have this conversation with every black man. It's important to have it with the black woman. Very important. See, Black China was probably the only one that told Kim Kardashian about herself. But the problem with Black China, she's seen how the world was embracing that black beauty on a white woman. She tried to overdo her black look and she fucked up. And that's the reason why a lot of men wasn't feeling her surgeries as much, right? So that's the thing. I want white women to understand, don't look at Kim Kardashian as the energy of the non-black woman, because she doesn't give credit. You know what I mean? She doesn't. She just steals shit and she keeps going and going. And now she got black kids, and now shit's gonna get real because now she got to raise black children, and that is gonna be a task because she's not black. Okay. Um, but there's a lot of that. You got to take heed to that. So I want to share a video on what you don't do. Let me just give you this real quick before I go any further. Okay. This is what you don't do before I get to the other comments. Okay. This is what you don't do. Okay, now see, you see this fucking loser here? All right. We're not trying to talk about attracting him. All right. You don't want to attract this loser because if you do, that means you're white. Okay. That means you're just a white girl. Okay. But if when you're a white girl with black style, black swag, you embrace black culture, okay, you're not going to attract men like this because that's going to be too much for him. He can't fuck with that. And you're not going to be able to deal with him because he's a loser. Now you're going to attract him, you know, generally you're going to attract him because you're an attractive woman. But if you get him, you got to use this motherfucker here because this is the loser. So if you got 4 or 5 kids and you really want to get a sucker to marry you, this is the type of guy you get. But this is not a real black man. This is what you call a cornball. You don't want nothing like this. When you're attracting guys like this, that means your swag got to get up. You need some help. Because even when a black woman attracts a black man like this, she's going to have a problem, okay? Now, to the right of her is a white woman. Okay. All right, woman. Listen to me, white woman. I'm talking to you, white woman. That is a white woman next to him. Okay. This is what you don't want to do. Okay. The number one thing you don't want to do, other than getting a tan, you do not want to change your skin complexion. Don't fuck with that because it's unnecessary. You don't have to. All right. Yeah, I know you like looking darker and you want your kids to be darker. And yeah, your kids will be darker when you have it from a black man, you know, in most cases. Sometimes it may just be light skin, but you know, you don't want this because it looks fake. We can look at this woman and know something is off. It looks like a transgender. It looks like a black woman with too much surgery, or a white woman that, you know, did a Sambo and colored her skin and did a blackface. It doesn't look right. Okay. She didn't get her nose surgically done. It's still big for a white woman, but she did get her lips enhanced. And that's the worst thing you want to do. Okay. As a white woman, it's unnecessary. Trust me when I tell you, you rather just do your hair, wear black clothing that shapes your body, shapewear. Get into shapewear, white woman. Write that down. Shapewear. Okay. Because that once you start talking shapewear language, black women are going to be able to understand you because that's something in our culture. Don't talk that stomach shit. Don't talk that Pilates nonsense. That okay. That's a white woman, white woman. That's what he's supposed to be with. But this is a guy that black women are not attracted to. Okay. We don't, I don't fuck with niggas like this unless he works in an insurance company. He's my broker. We don't, this is not the type black guy that we see. And I know they may, oh, because he's educated. No, you can still be educated and have swagger. This nigga has no swag. He's a clown. All right. Again, white woman, if you're attracting this type of black man, this is definitely not the damn video and stream for you. We're not trying to attract him. Okay. We talk about the real brothers that be brothers, you know, street niggas, corporate fly niggas, actors, you know, dudes that, you know they fly. That's a whole, you understand the you want to attract the black men that the black men are known for. That's not a black man. That's what we call a black white boy. Okay. So he's not certified. And not to say because he's white, it's just that he's not black. Okay. So and this is how she's talking. Listen to her. I want to give you some points now, real quick, on what not to do. Watch.
Number one is men.
When I entered the relationship that I'm currently
Okay,
in,
so every time you press that button, that's what happens. But whatever, I'm not giving YouTube any more money. So fucking hold on.
and men time. Even myself, I'm having 4 kids,
Yep.
a wife, working from home. We're always around each other, and it's a great thing. But at the beginning of the day, for me, I need to just go for a drive, right? I need 15 minutes to an hour, go for a drive, look at the scenery, clear my mind so it can prepare me for the day. And one thing that can happen is sometimes women will think that it's
Okay, you see how he keeps looking at her for validation? Number one, those are not his kids, it's hers. Okay. Yeah, he married her and it's his stepkids, but those are not his kids. It's her kids. She had 4 black babies from another black man. Okay. I heard 2 black men. I don't know how true that is, but they said a couple of brothers. All right. Okay. Sambo came up in there, cleaned everything up, this jackass. And now he's talking. Now, some men tell you, well, it's an educated. No, it's a good guy, bozo. We don't embrace him. Okay. All right. He usually goes to white woman, white women that have no swagger, white women that probably listen to, the Beach Boys, shit like that. We don't embrace him, and it's not a hatred. We just don't. He's just corny. So black women are not attracted to black men like this whatsoever. Trust me.
to just go for a drive, right? I need 15 minutes to an hour, go for a drive, look at the scenery, clear my mind so it can prepare me for the day. And one thing that can happen is sometimes women will think that it's rejection. They'll think that it's something personal.
Okay. You see how she's moving her head? She's moving it like a sister. She's trying too hard to be black. That's offensive to black women because now you're making a parody of them. You don't want to try to be black. Looking black is cool. And I don't mean this way. This is just straight up and down disrespectful, right? When I say you looking black, you're embracing the elements. Kim Kardashian looks black. The woman I love using them. The two girls from the Two Black Girls, Two Broke Girls, that TV show. Black people love them because they litty. That's why. They got style. You ever watch the show? They have style. The way they walk, the way they talk, just their delivery. And they married the white man. That's the crazy part. But they got the black card. That's why they're doing a show with Cedric the Entertainer. I knew that. I knew that when I used to watch the show. You know what I mean?
No, but men need that space and time to themselves where they can process, prepare. Like men, that's like women, I'm sure, but men have a lot that they're processing in their
No,
mind.
they do not. No, they do not. Listen. Nobody processes more than a goddamn woman. Are you kidding me? Y'all got too many. Y'all got way too many moving parts. Don't listen to this loser. He's weak. He's a weak pussy hole. All right. Trust me when I tell you, you cannot. When you're attracting men like this, then something's wrong with you. You don't want a brother like this. Now again, black woman, if you get a loser like this and you want to use him and have a few kids, just remember he could still do a lot of things, but he's gonna be an asshole. Because the minute you do something wrong, he's gonna say that's the problem with you, black woman. Okay, you don't want to deal with a guy that, just because a guy sounds educated don't mean he's a good man. He could be a good guy, but he could be a piece of shit. And this is what he is. Now, he's good because a white woman could take full advantage of this loser because he's soft.
Mind all day, being in their
Masculine energy, yeah.
right? Masculine energy. So for me,
What is this masculine energy? I don't see. That's another thing I get so tired of. What does that mean? What does this masculine energy mean? This shit is so corny. This guy annoys me. Let's get to her. I just want to show the white woman right now what not to do. Okay. All right. She's about to talk. This clearly is she got her skin color. That's not a real skin color. Okay. That's not she literally that's not a tan either. Okay. Look at the joints. All right. That's not a tan. This is offensive. And this is gonna be a woman that when she's around black women, she's gonna look corny because she got no sauce. She's just a white woman that just painted herself black, fat in the lips, and threw a curly wig on. That's like telling a sister that's all y'all got: big lips, curly weaves, and some black skin. You know what I mean? So listen to her.
If you are wounded, you're going to take that as rejection. If you haven't healed your masculine energy wounds, you're going to take it as, what is he doing? Where's he going? How come he needs to do all this? Is he talking to somebody?
Okay, what she's doing is He loves it too. The way he looks, how he's looking at her. She slanted her eyes. He did a whole bunch of shit here. What I'm telling you, what I'm telling you here is this. This is a parody. Even her movement is of a white woman. So she's painted like she has paint. She's painted her skin. You could identify her as a woman of color, but she's not a black woman. And I'm not saying she's not talk the way to talk is ghetto, because that's what our shit is. No, the way she's talking is still of a white woman, but she loses it every now and then. So watch, I'm gonna tell you the little black point she's trying to do. Watch it.
Somebody else, right? First of all, we're assuming you're in a healthy relationship. Okay, we're in a very healthy marriage. There's no trust issues. But also understanding how men are wired is so important. They actually hormonally need space away from us. This is often why men become very feminized, is they're always with women.
No, sister. See, I said sister. Well, listen, no, white woman, listen to me. All right. You're listening to this bozo because you're with a feminine male. All right. You're with this pussy. All right. You're with this balding guy that married you. You shouldn't even respect him. Listen, ladies, you should never even respect a man. Listen, if you told a man, if a man goes to a black woman and he would never marry her with 4 kids, but he goes to the non-black woman and marry her, painted up, how do you respect a man like that? She doesn't respect him because she knows she's a bozo because she know the black community didn't want him. Okay? She accepted him because she knows she's going to be good.
So men actually need to be with other men, and they actually need time away from you to help restore their testosterone, to actually restore their masculine energy.
And look, he's letting her just talk. This pussy's just letting her. You see his face, this fucking punk? You see a good guys, I can't stand you. I really have a deep dislike for you because you ruin everything. You ruin everything. You ruin traveling. You ruin dating, the dating pool. You fucked everything up. You did more than that street nigga. You destroyed having fun because you feel entitled to anything good. I don't know why y'all niggas can't just go home when you leave college and just go to bed. You know what I mean? You niggas is losers. You shouldn't even be dating. Okay? You guys should date each other. You annoy me. Every good guy I know is a worthless piece of garbage. Okay? You ain't even correcting this woman. What you did, you poured your heart out because you didn't have a father and your mother was too black, so you were embarrassed. So now you're going to go tell the white woman guys need to be around. So if you want to be around guys, why don't you go suck dick? I don't understand that. If you want to be around men, just go suck cock. That's just that simple.
And if you don't believe me, just look at the sperm. Once again, it needs that space. It needs that distance to travel. So if you're finding that, for example,
she's talking about, so you see, white women, I know a lot of y'all, I know y'all love cum. And I know disrespect, white woman. I know y'all love that damn sperm, but goddamn, what does this have to do with the conversation? What can somebody tell me? What the hell does this have to do with the conversation? He's not even correcting us. He was a real black man. He would have been like, first of all, a real black man would have grabbed that microphone. He would have said, hold on. First of all, let me explain to you what it is to be this. He ain't saying nothing. She's telling him. You don't want to see, this is what you don't. You don't want to steal a black woman attributes and then you get a goofball like this, because that's not a flex to us. It wasn't a flex when Kanye West married Kim Kardashian. Nobody cared because most black women would never deal with it because he's goofy. Okay? No, black women do not find him attractive at all. Nobody's like, oh my God, Kanye's gorgeous. They don't. Drake isn't a black woman more than Kanye. You understand?
If you're married and your marriage has been kind of neutralized, it's not as juicy as it used to be, one thing that will help with that polarity is actually having time apart. He needs time to miss you.
No, you need time to miss him. He's annoying. That's the problem. You need time to miss him. He's annoying. I know he annoys you. I know he loves you so much. He's so obsessed with you. He's annoying. They do not need time, because once we get time, we're gonna go fuck somebody else. Why would you want a man to be around when he's not around his woman? Okay, he needs to be around some ass. That's what he needs to be. This goofball told you all this because he's on his YouTube talking points, and that's why he's so happy. Oh God, I could tell all the good guys around the world. Okay,
it's time to just be in his masculinity, and that's what's going to actually attract him to you.
The only thing that makes a man masculine is pussy. It doesn't make you masculine when you're around other men. Okay, that's what gay men do. Okay, it's nothing masculine about niggas in jail. Okay, surviving is one goddamn thing, but ain't masculine taking a shower with a whole bunch of niggas. What is she talking about? Okay, but white women, don't be scared of my aggression here. Okay, because you got to understand, to be black, you got to be able to handle these conversations. Now, another thing too, white women, I want you to understand: never debate, never debate with a black person. Never. Just be a good listener. That's how you're gonna learn. Don't debate with them. You know, just you could always say every now and then, yeah, no comment. I'm good. You know what I mean? You could do it on some black swag shit and said, no comment on that. Don't debate. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the same way I tell a black woman, do not debate with a black man and definitely don't debate with a sister. Okay, I'll tell a sister don't debate with a sister. Don't debate. Just across the board, do not debate. You see an argument coming, leave it alone. Because God forbid that black woman you embrace it could turn upside down in seconds. God damn, fuck you, you white bitch, and it's over. Okay, because you call her a black bitch, god damn, there's a war. Don't debate with them. And I'm not telling you to be scared. You know what I mean? Because to be around black women means you're not scared. You can't be around sisters and be scary. You know, you gotta have a swag where they could see like, yo, bitch, I ain't afraid of nobody. And you gotta scrap with that black woman. All you gotta tell her is, yo, I ain't afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? I will defend myself. That's it. That's all. Don't say nothing else. If she put her hand on you, then you gotta spank her. But you know what I mean? I'm not telling you to go in there and try to come in there with a white privilege. Okay. The black man, this type of black man may teach you that it's gonna be wrong. Trust me.
Now, every time he wants to have some man time, maybe it's he wants to watch sports, he wants to hang out with his guy friends, he wants to go for a drive. If you're always at him,
Go for a drive where? To the next bitch's house? What is she what is she talking about? Listen, none of this stuff matters, okay? So, white woman, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to do this. Now, I don't care if you white, curvy, white and thick, white and fat, white and skinny. Trust me when I tell you, your swagger is going to be in your hairstyle. Don't listen to that black woman that's mad at you. Just go embrace it. And Dominicans do black hairstyles. You don't go to a black woman and get your hair done unless he's gay. A black man can do it. But you do what the black woman does. Don't go to black hairstylists. Don't even go to the African one, because if she puts braids in here, she's gonna make you bleed. You go to the Dominicans. That's the copy and paste central. Okay, black woman, you go where the black women go. You gotta go to a Dominican hairstylist. That's the key. They know how to steal that black woman's hairstyle, and they know how to do the black woman's hairstyle because they got black in them. You understand? You don't go to a white woman for that. You go to a black woman. So you don't want to look like this woman, okay, at all. So let me just take a couple of comments. Right? They always call Kim, but she is a necklace. She never openly paid. She never did. She never did. That's why I don't fuck with her. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jacqueline. Pepper Mount Airy says, women in general have always wanted to look like a black woman, but not actually walk in black women's shoes. They want our looks, but not our color. Well, you got to remember, they want your color. Oh, yeah, they want it. They want your color. Let me correct you on that, Pepper. Women in general have always wanted to look like a black woman. Yeah, period. That's it. End of discussion. All right. But they have to pay. It's okay to look like a black woman. We don't got no, as a man, I definitely don't got no problem with that. I got a problem when you try to copy and paste it. Because when you copy and paste it, you call it in your own. You understand? Copy and pay homage. If you copy and pay homage, it'll look better. You copy and paste it's going to look corny. Okay. I can see through that. So, not our color. I know what you mean. You speaking in terms of going in through things with black women. No, that's not true. Okay? That ain't true. White people fight for black rights more than we do. Okay? It's been proven. It's even more proven now. The Constitution shows that. Look what happened to A$AP Rocky. They made him beat that fucking shooting case, that gun charge. He made the white people. Trust me when I tell you, they represent us more than we represent ourselves. That black man don't fight for black women. He doesn't fight for them. You think a black man like this shithole gonna fight for a sister? A nigga in the hood ain't gonna fight for a sister. That's just, unfortunately, that's the downfall of our culture. So with a white woman understanding that, she has to be very open to black culture, black struggle. She has to listen, ask questions, get the education, and have a heart. If you're gonna have a heart, and I mean, if you don't have a heart, it ain't gonna work. You can't embrace black culture and argue with black people that they need to get over it. You can't do what Kanye did, because that's what we call Sambo. You can't do that. You have to be understanding. The same way how you understand that gay and lesbian person when they telling you we should be able to suck dick and get fucked in the ass from whoever we want to, and y'all embrace it. You know what I mean? And that's just their choice. This is not our choice. We are black. So you have to understand what we went through slavery. You can't watch the movie or watch Roots and say, wow, that's so sad. You have to watch it and be educated because you watched it. You ain't got to share with black people that you've seen it. You know what I mean? We know when you're in our marches, we know Black Lives Matter is not black owned. All we own is damn chicken shacks and damn rib shacks. We get it. And probably a barber shop, maybe if we're lucky. We get it. But again, pay attention. You want to go into a barber shop? Go with one of your homegirls and sit down when it's crowded and listen what the black brothers is discussing. Just don't get into the conversation. Go to a Dominican hair salon when there's a whole bunch of sisters in there and listen to what they talk about. But the sisters are going to talk to each other because the Dominicans don't speak English. You know what I mean? This is important. So yes, they do want to be a color. That's why this woman darkened her skin. She just went overboard. It's called a permanent tan. That's what she did. It's a surgery process. Shout out to DJ Chocolate. Shout out to Jaya. Shout out to Jaya. Shout out to Jaya. I know you're gonna love this conversation. Shout out to Cutie Monty. I didn't even know you were here. Shout out to Q-Tel. What up, baby? All right. Oh wow. Oh wow. She supported. Thank you, Jacqueline. Shout out to Jacqueline. Jacqueline, I'm sorry I'm late on these comments. I got so much to share. Shoot the questions. God damn. Thank you, Jacqueline, for that super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, embrace Jacqueline. Okay. Embrace QT Montel. I got some serious women here, serious sisters, and I know it's right. All right. Thank you, Pepper Mount Airy. Yes, you are always welcome, darling. You are. But that's what I wanted to tell you, Pepper. They do want to be a color. Years ago they didn't, but they want to now, because to be black is to be lit. To be lit is to be black. You ever heard to be or not to be? To be lit is to be black. We need to make that a t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. To be lit is to be black. To be cool is to be black. To be stylish is to be black. And white people want to get cool. That's what it is. Kara said, never respect a black man. He ruined everything and destroyed the black. Can't believe the... Yeah, he wrote. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. Okay? Don't listen to that shit-o. He don't want to deal with me, and I damn sure don't want to deal with that garbage pail. Okay? All right? She's a fool. All right? Yes, Drake is in the sisters now. Drake is in the sisters. Drake is in the sisters. Drake is in the black woman, and that's why is bringing along SZA, because they were trying to tell he wasn't in the black woman. Listen, if Drake's a light skin, Drake had a baby from a white woman. Okay. Well, he's half white. It's not a surprise. But if Kendrick Lamar had a baby from a white woman, it'd be worse. You see, white women, you got to understand the difference. These are not the conversations. These are the things that you have to understand how we think as people. Now, you can't be black white woman, but you can embrace black culture the way we embrace different culture. We embrace your culture. Black people love embracing different cultures. So we're here to embrace each other's culture. That's why the United States of America is called the United States of America. We're supposed to be united in embracing each other's culture. When you embrace it, you acknowledge it. But when you steal it, you copy and paste it. That's all. Simple thing. You know what I mean? Okay. Nate, thanks always. I've been that black channel because I could sense that they want some BS. She had 4 children, talking about she's a provider. And so, yeah, this channel is complete garbage. She's corny, okay? And I'm telling you, I would tell this white woman, like, come on now, sister. You might as well just go back to being white and do this shit all over. First of all, you got to get rid of that coon. You got to get rid of him. You got to get rid of that swagless black man, because he's not certifying. He's making it worse. A black woman to marry a man like that would be whack. You know what I mean? That's a white black boy. You know what I'm saying? So she might as well have just stayed with a white man. What was the point? You know what I'm saying? Oh, she said she blocked that channel. Yeah, that shit is whack. Shout out to the real one. I appreciate you. Thank you for that super sticker. Wow, y'all really wanted to hear this. Y'all really wanted to hear this. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just what it is. So you got to remember, he don't want to be black. So you white women, when you're attracting guys, goofy, good black guys like this, you ain't certified. That means you corny. Okay, you don't want to be like that. You want to attract brothers that would have never thought about dating a white woman. That's the type of black man you want. You want the black man, and he's like, God damn. Okay, I would have never thought about dating you. All right. So let me give you another example of where I'm going with this. Everything about Kim Kardashian is of a black woman. She is the biggest. Kim Kardashian has made a fortune on copy and pasting black culture. Even with her losing the weight, she still did. Every time you see Kim, all right? And the only one that's inspired by Kim Kardashian, as a black woman is Beyonce, okay? Because quiet as kept, Beyonce is not looking as hot these days because she's trying to look white. See, when we as black, listen to me, white woman, when black women try to look white, it doesn't go good. But when a white woman embraces and wants to like a black woman, it works for her. And Kim has proven that. That's why Beyonce is trying to look white. It doesn't look good. A black person could never try to look white because they're going backwards. You becoming black, you're going forward. White comes before black, right? As it gets darker, right? So if you're white and it's daytime, as the night goes, right? It gets dark, right? I mean, that's what it is. So if you look at all these different pictures of Kim Kardashian, look at her daughter. Her daughter is a black woman, whether you want to deny it or not, right? Look at the picture here. Look at all the pictures to the right. Now, who does this look like? Beyonce. That's what Beyonce wants to look like. Beyonce wants to like a blonde white woman. Okay. What's the point of looking like a blonde white woman when you could get a white woman that looks like that, which they're all over the place with hips, ass, and everything? We embrace that more than a black woman that tries to look white. Just wanted to let you know that. Look at her hair here. Look at her hairstyle. Look at her makeup. This is the deal with Kim Kardashian's makeup. They try to make her makeup look natural. See, black woman? They try to make hers look natural. They're trying to show you that she doesn't put on much. That's a lot of makeup, but the goal with her makeup artist is to make it look natural. And that's why she looks the way she does every time she's in a photo. That's why she looks so amazing. Okay? And she does. You know what I mean? But let me just get to the meat and potatoes with these girls right here. And I want to show you the two broke girls. Why these women here is a problem. Okay? All right. These chicks here, I don't know if you ever watched this show, but when I tell you, just watch it, right? Watch the show and you see what I'm talking about. These white women have the style of sisters, the way they move, and it's attractive. Me as a man would be like, ooh, these white women got some sauce. You got the thick one with the brown hair. You got the white tall one with the blonde hair. Now, I just want to tell you these hairstyles are of black women. They are. You know what I mean? Especially when the white woman wears the Cleopatra hair. That's her thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, Cleopatra, as you know, Egyptian. Okay, see the hairstyle she got there? When you see, I know a lot of Russians do this, but when you see a white woman wearing her hairstyle like that, that's a sister hairstyle. Okay, the other one to the left is all bumped and curled, and yeah, Dominicans do these hairstyles for $40. Okay, let's not forget Dominican women charge nothing to do these hairstyles. Okay, so you got to understand that. Now, white women are smart now; they don't got to put braids in their hair no more to offend you, because it was offensive back in the '80s to a lot of people. I don't know why, but now the black men are looking at them saying, what is it about this white woman? Listen to me, white woman. Listen to me very clearly. I'm telling you from a black man, a real black man. when we're looking at you and we're watching this show, we're like, God damn, why does this woman, why these two women just, you know what I mean? Now, I said this for a while and I couldn't understand. And then I said, you know what? These white girls are like cool black chicks. I don't know why I said that. And sure enough, they get on a show with Tashina Arnold and Cedric and all these other, well, at least one of them did. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew somebody was gonna grab one of them. I knew it. Something about these girls where I was like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It's amazing when you see people and they have you feel so because they're elements and essences is of a sister. Like you can see that these black women, these white women could blend in with black women and still be white. And that's what you want to be, white woman. You still want to be white. You know, you don't want to be, there's a certain level of, let me show you, let me give you an example, right? Now, again, black woman, this is not for you because you don't want to be her because you're already her. She's you, but she's her. You dig? So listen, let's give one little look.
But first, I need a basket without a snow cone in it. Hey, Trish. Not for day to day, but at the country club. You're kidding, but you're right.
Okay, so now they're just emulating white women, right? You know, a Trish, but their face features, their styles, their expressions are very much. Now look at the hairstyle. This is intriguing as a black man, especially the blonde one, because I'm like, ooh, why is she working that little? You know what I mean? Now, why is that womanhood coming off to be so attractive and sexy? Right? So when you want to enhance a white woman, you got to know that hair is the key and your makeup because you're a white woman. Unfortunately, I'm not dissing you, but you need it. You know what I mean? You need it. You want to fill in the blanks in that face. And I mean in a sense where when you have a pale face, you want to make sure your makeup is on some Kim Kardashian shit. It has to look natural. You got to fill it in because you want color. If you look at her arm, she's very, very white. Okay. And then when you look white and you got this nice hair and eyebrows, and next thing you know, you didn't get no makeup, it's going to be a hot mess. Okay, so let's give some little modes on certain moves that they do.
And what? What? Did something great happen the night you got the tea?
Look at me. Does it look like something great ever happened? Hey, cute tea. Had my eye on it. I was just bringing my girl back to see it. She was in the bathroom.
Okay, so you see this is acting, but you got the Latin woman coming in. These chicks, these white girls are lit. Let me give it to you in better terms. Their style is very intriguing. You almost can't even explain it. I can, but when black women see a white woman and y'all come up to them and listen to me very clear, white woman, because Latin women don't do this either at all. Latin women are worse with it because they do the Kim Kardashian shit. They don't give no credit to sisters and they still fucking everything. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I don't like about Latin women. They watch that sister, they steal her shit, they don't give her no credit. You gotta tell, you want to practice embracing black culture, speak to black women. Don't compliment a black man because he's gonna think you want to marry him. Just, girl, I love the way you work in that dress. Girl, I love them shoes. Girl, I love your hair. I love you. Always show a mode of appreciation and voice it. Okay? Believe me, the black man, he has his own struggle. You talk to him, you're not going to get the same message. You understand? Because then it's just going to go into some interracial shit. When you bond, because you can only bond with a woman, you can't bond with a man. You could connect with a man, but bonding is a woman bonding. If you want to bond with a woman, a black woman, you got to show appreciation. And in return, she'll embrace you. Because once your points of embracing black culture is good, you got to embrace that sister. That's the key. Everything about it, because she's going to tell you when it's good or bad.
I had to throw up. So hand it over. You know the rule. Turn your back on the rack. You're under attack.
See? Everything about her, everything about their character is of a sister. Her swagger is just like a nigga would knock that off. Like, yo, I wouldn't. This is the if a black man never thought about dating a white woman, he gonna say, shit, I'll take one of them. You understand what I'm saying? They can't help it because this is just how their characters are in the TV show, but they're really like this. That's why they're on the show. Well, one of them is on the show with Tashina.
That's not me. That's the law of the will. Yeah, you better walk away.
Okay, you see that? Everything is of a sister. Y'all let this show go right through your hands. And the crazy thing was, I knew that they adored black folks just from their characters. I'm not saying it's who they are, but I knew it. And that's how come people embraced it. You know what I mean? It's a dope show, man. Really, really. It's older, though. It's not a new show, but it's been out for a minute.
That was intense. Oh, just another Wednesday at the will. You said to look in things, right?
That's a sexy white bro. They just sexy. Hold on one second.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda.
Sorry about that. Damn, this shit is crazy. What the hell? Like, it's fucking advertisements, man. Hold on. Okay, so. See, this was a you see my pants on there. See, the thing is that when people got a cool point, there's something about women that just
He's gone. I don't.
have a coolness about them. And I don't want black women, this is for you black women, embrace white women that embrace you. Okay? Okay? It's a bigger compliment when a white woman could embrace you more than a white man. Okay? And I want white women to know it's a bigger compliment when a black woman embraces you than a white man. Because a black man could be fetishizing. If he fetishes you, that's not good. You don't want that. You want him certifying you. So when you get certified by being around sisters, okay? All right. You get certified by being around sisters. This is important. This is imperative. And this is something that you really, really, really need to know. I can't stress that any further. I want you to understand too as well. There's another thing that I want to show you real quick, and I want to show a difference. Let me give you some quick tips to white women. I want you to understand as they're listening how important these things are. Always compliment, grace, and pay homage to black women. Number one rule, right? Hang out with sisters. You know, don't watch videos. Don't watch YouTube videos. You got to be around them. You got to go to black bars, go to mixed bars. You know, just embrace them. Listen, conversation you can have for hours, but you want to be a conversationist. Don't be a big debater, because once you conversate, you could tell if a person is bitter or not. If they want to debate, then you don't conversate with them. You conversate. Y'all can learn from each other, you know, and that's where black and white connects with each other. You know, it's very important. Black restaurant, you're white. Oh, Nate, are we okay to go in there? Yes. That's a big deal. You could be the only two white women in a black restaurant, and I promise you, when I tell you a black bar, they're gonna embrace you because you're white. That not because they're embracing you because they look up to you, it's because you're there. That has to mean something good, because hey, we have people of opposite color coming in. They embrace that. You know what I mean? Listen, you going into a black neighborhood. Let me give you an example. Me walking in a black neighborhood at night is more dangerous than you walking through a black neighborhood. Just keep that in mind. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? You want to you want to embrace black establishments. You want to embrace the black foods. Taste it. Try things. Ask questions. You know, how come they don't have this thing on my that's weird. I don't know why they took that picture down. Um you want to embrace the elements of the culture of the things we like to do. You listen to our music, we are very aware of that. You know, the weekend right now went through a little white situation. He started black and now he's back to doing his black roots. You have to know the difference of that. You know, if you're playing weekend's current music, it's you know what I mean? That's what's popping right now. You start listening to black songstresses, LMA and um Summer and then all these women. You got to get involved. When you get on Apple Music, go to R&B. Get involved. You're gonna like the music. You know what I mean? And once you start, that's the way you're gonna be able to connect with us. So once you're able to connect with the sisters, she's gonna attract the real brothers, and you're gonna be there. Okay, and that's gonna be your coach. You could pick up and learn on that now. You know what I mean? Um, don't be scared of black women. You know, don't be scared of her. You know, you got to understand. I mean, in the sense of, don't think that black women are combative and mean and nasty because the black man, the black man is telling you that. Don't believe that. Yes, you see him dragging our women, but realistically, black women are very soft spoken. They just want to be respected. You want to make friends with a black woman, just show her respect. That's all you got to do. She'll teach you everything, and she'll teach you. She'll bring you to the restaurant. She'll bring you to the clubs. She's because now it makes her friendship more complete because hey, we got a cool ass white girl with us, and you're gonna be like, yo, I embrace some real sisterhood. Embrace their family, embrace their family. Let them embrace yours. You know, you got to be into that. And you can't be now. You may run into one black woman that may be a hater. You know, if you with the right black sisters, they're gonna take care of that shit. Trust me, they will check the shit out of her because they know the difference. You know, you may have that. You will run into that black woman. They call her divester, and she has a dislike for white woman because she know that the black man may like you. You can't make everybody happy, but embracing our culture is paying respect and homage. You know, black hairstyles that you can do. And there's some black hairstyles that you probably can't, but a lot of them now you can do. You can embrace. You can do. There's so many things you can do as a white woman by showing appreciation. So once you embrace the sister, you get sisterhood among black women, and now you embrace black people. This is only if you're doing this because you have an admiration for black culture. You know, when a black man wants to embrace Latin culture, he goes to the Dominican Republic or Colombia. That's not the way to do it. You got to do it here in the melting pot of New York City. That's where it counts. Because then they could bring you anywhere. You got to go where it counts. So right now in the black communities, check them soul food restaurants out. You and your white folks, your family, friends, and kids, go there. You will be surprised. They will embrace you like, what you think? Oh, well, if they come here to a white establishment, that's different. Because black people are not racist. They only are racist of people that don't like them. You understand? It's very important. The full lips. If you have lips that's thin, a sister's going to tell you don't fill them up because it's going to look fake, and black brothers don't like that. Okay. And then you may have fat lips and they may be looking at you like, damn, you wanted them. But when you start picking up the energy, the lingo, the mode of sisterhood with a black woman, everything else will fall into place. So this is not too hard. It's going to fall into place when you embrace. Start with a compliment. Start with a compliment. You go into work, you guys have great, show black women your culture. Show them your culture. Show them things that you do. Bring them to that white bar. We know you're safe over there. He's safe over. Bring him to that white establishment. Bring him to that American restaurant. American restaurant's a white restaurant. A black restaurant's a black restaurant. Bring them there. You understand? Because right now, the only thing black and white women can do now, this is the time to be together. Because there's so much of division going on in the world. There's nothing wrong with nobody embracing a culture. I don't have a problem with that. If you make a parody of my culture, I got a problem with that. But I don't have a problem when you embrace it. And I want you to understand how important these elements are. Now, I'm going to revisit this because I got to go. I got to really leave right now because I got something to do. But I want this to sink in the head. White, black woman. And there's some black men that want to be a white guy, and that's fine. Whatever works. But that's how we gonna look at you. You know, to look and attract black women, you can do this naturally. You could do it through your hair. You could do it through your makeup. You could do it with your clothes. We wear fresh sneakers. Okay. All right. You got to look at the current sneakers that's hot right now. All right. No Jordans. That's parody shit. Jordans are played out for for black women right now. That's definitely everything but those. Okay. If you got the money, you could go with some Balenciagas because these are the elements that people are going to know you certified when they see you wearing certain shit. Now, granted, they may not think, well, white people and hip hop go together. I mean, who's signing the checks? Who owns the record companies? Who's doing all these deals and giving these multi-million dollar bills? White folks, Jews. So we're all together. Don't listen to him. You got to listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be back. We will revisit this. I just want to give y'all a quick little pictures of these two sisters here. Okay. You see this picture here? You see? Those is lit. That's what a lit white chick looks like. Okay. These are the type of white women that can hang with sisters and be in the black clubs with us. Okay. All right. Literally. All right. You could be at Essence festivals, all of that shit. If you listen, you got a team of sisters, they're going to protect you. You love our culture, we love you. Okay. You love our culture, we love you. That's how we work. Okay. We love our culture, we love you. I'm telling you that. You love our culture, we love you. That's all we want. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a pleasant day. I'll be back later. Peace.